Hello there, mateys. This is Discovery Scout, some Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Good morning there. For today is sunny day this morning, afternoon, and noon, and almost a bit again at night. It's still sunny today, and cloudy is gonna coming up at about 2 weeks. So I'm not sure. So I am sure I gotta be able to about the end of the August 31st to through this about 31st to 61 through very explosive. I'll probably be easier at about very important about 23 days. I'm very sure it's about for special edition for about 366 days. It's probably around about 24 hours of a day, this AM and PM, with a kind of a method to before, it seems to me in about very 50 Shades for last 3 years. Alessandro Daddario from Logan Lerman, Brandon T. Jackson, Leroy Rambin, Douglas Smith, and Jake Abel. They have a 50 Shades about 50 Shades of a character in the movie for the last 3 years, seeing about Percy Jackson, Sea of Monster. Everything could be the needless, and I could be about a very resulted in a very important film, so priceless. A lot of peoples and fans and kids and children and friends and families and cousins, and there are ladies. They are all girls, and all girls signing in for the autographs. They have very everything could be about very happy to see about very 10,000 fans. Grifoni 2013 for July 26, 2013, and August 7, 2013 too. So when I went there for the first time for the Korea, so I've never been there before. So I've been there for the first time and seen before. California is better than from Korea. I kind of like for the California, for Los Angeles, but Anaheim, Anaheim to Disneyland Resort, Disney California Adventures. So everything could be vacation. Everything could be about this summer. We'll get to the exposure about Disney World of Orlando, Florida. They have a Universal Studios from Hollywood, and one of them decided about for the mountains, and one of he was very decided to see how then the makeup person on set that these Megatron, Optimus, and Bumblebee, and I'm here to see the Rio 2016. So I'm hearing about it. Today is Thursday, Rio 2016 Live Eddie T. So Zac Efron son of Dirty Grandpa, Mike and Dave needs wedding dates, and Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising, and then We Are the Friends 4. So my sister just came up of her room, and two dogs. So two dogs just came out of her bed, her bed, just sleeping together, and temporary Dory just figure out about who could be about barking. He'd want to go outside, just freak out. Just its cat freak out. So someday I was gonna remember that, she messed too. Who could ever have been, wherever they could do it about 69 degrees outside. For I was it about working out for the last 7 years for the first time. I like to join in about exercising for jogging, the running in 2009. So almost 8 years it could be about from away from you guys, from 2016 through 2008. I love it incredible good, I hear the guy named Evan Jagger. Never seen them. He was running a hurdle. I just have to listen to very intentionally, and he's just distracted today. I think it's okay to be not to be distracted. Just listen to the music stuff for the today's.com, Rio 2016 Olympic Park. Um, so I watched the for runners for yesterday for the NBC Olympics. Feel free to be joining in for the track for the USA. Kenya from Africa, United States and America, British of Great Britain and England, and then we were started about Brazilian and Brazil, South America. I feel like it about Olympic team. I kind of like it about for running stuff is very important. It's mostly having a very important for everything, and then I could have for very anything could be someone else would be started now. He was doing it from graduating from college for the math, reading and writing, for the algebra, for ASL, American Sign Language, and then animal science lab. But he was written down by English social studies, and then chemistry. So I had to feel everything. I have a run for a track about track and field for the last 2 years. I was joining in from during the senior year. I haven't going to about junior from sophomore, for freshman, for 8 from 7, from 6 from 5th, for 4th from 3, for 2, for 2nd from 1st. So I was gonna have to try it. I was gonna try this at about very important thing about thinking about the weekends. It's my sponsor. It could be someone else. It's kind of a have to admit to. The guys. You're free to come. You're free to welcome there. So excited to see hello. So excited to see how what's gonna going on up there. There's a raining about the Atlantic or the Northwest. Specifically, if it hits, it's not very typically. It's not very interesting. Saturday, Sundays could be about sunny and hot, and clouds cooler. I have felt like it about 80 degrees outside from Washington, from Africa, for Korea, and Washington D.C. Kind of like the Washington D.C. from the last 7 years, 7 to 6 years. It looks the same thing. It looks like it's been good if it hasn't once good at it as this look. It's my sponsor if you enjoy it, and Olympic commitments track me mostly half of it today is the Olympic monument, Olympic moment every year, and mostly they have a very interesting 123 days if we have it been out about May 1st to August 31st. Have it enjoy your day about very interesting about it. These vacations. Who goes ever to be wanted about invited to welcome 123 days to this summer every year. These couple of days, if in natural ways, it's also to have a very interesting set all this together, and then I have a mostly important for San Andreas for Dwayne The Rock Johnson for the first starring characters for this movie, and this is straight to the upcoming 2016 this year. So from Central Intelligence, and then from for Kevin Hart. They mostly have play as Robert Wildig, where he was same as in the 20 years from high schools, and they graduated from a class in 1996 through 2016. They haven't been there for about 20 years last, it felt like if everything could be sarcastic if needed, and then so I haven't very insulted. I don't know whether the meant to be. Very styles, very important, very big brands, very big surprises for you. See you guys about around about see you guys about the afternoon and night. You know. Okay, guys. See you tonight. So see you tonight about 7 or about be there about 7. Don't forget to my circle. Don't forget. Don't let forget to subscribe to contents and links description for acdww.com and then but exactly what is gonna send it out for the Jugger Nuggets, Big Brother, Jordy Star Barker, Recycle Dad, Larry's Lounge, Juliet Riley, Angry Grandpa Shows, PK Behind the Camera, Bridget West, Derek Diesel Daily, Space Jam Gardens, Cuban Guy, Next Food, The Book Show, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, and Vines, and Twitch, and gaming channels, and junkie stores. Just how much of today is about the pranks funny, and this is a long story. This is tonight. So I put the sunscreen under my face, and doesn't have turn into the brown one. So my arms and hands it doesn't get turning out for the orange ones. It should be about the yellow one. Should be about the white and yellow. Sounds cool, man. Sounds cool, eh? And if you want to welcome there, so subscribe and the writing stories and the commitments and fans, and don't forget. I have to go. Don't forget. Keep it rich and matey. See you sooner tonight than 7.